Okay. So my name is Meg Whitman. I'm the United States Ambassador to Kenya and the great class of 1979 at Harvard. When, interestingly, my class was 10% women. So pretty different than, I think your class is 50% women. Anyway, I have had a number of different jobs. I'm not a career foreign service officer. I am a business person. I was the CEO of eBay for 10 years. And then I ran for governor of California as a Republican. That might have been a problem. And then I ran HP, Hewlett-Packard Company, for 8 years. And was minding my own business when the President of the United States called me and said, "We'd like you to be an ambassador, and we want you to go to Kenya." And I said, "Kenya?" I was thinking France. But he said, "No, I want you to go to Kenya because Kenya is the tech capital of East Africa, would be the tech capital of all of the continent, and my tech background at HP and eBay he thought would be a perfect fit." So I had been to Kenya, but only a few times, and on business. And when you go to a place on business, you might as well be in Cleveland. It doesn't matter, because you just go from customer to customer to customer. So I have now been in Kenya for 2 years, and it has been a remarkable experience. First, my husband is here with me. He is a neurosurgeon, went to Harvard undergraduate and Harvard Medical School. And, we've never lived outside the United States. So that's been a remarkable experience. I've never worked for the United States government. That's a whole nother experience. And it's been a remarkable chapter in our lives, because for us now this is about experiences. So I have been privileged to be here for the last 2 years. As you now know, Kenya is a remarkable country with lovely people, entrepreneurial people, hospitable people, people who work very hard, and so it's been a true privilege. And if I have to leave you with one thought, some of you may have seen my presentation called "Why Africa? Why Kenya? Why should you invest in Africa, and why should Kenya be your destination?" And the executive summary is supply chain diversification and 93% green energy. Every country now has to diversify their supply chain, because if we learned anything from the Russian invasion of Ukraine, it's not smart to have even a single source for your supply chain. And so now every company is like, where else can we go besides where we are? And it's a particular problem for the technology companies. Hewlett-Packard, where I was a CEO for 8 years, had 100% of our supply chain in China 3 years ago. That's a very dangerous proposition, because you never know what will happen. So supply chain diversification, and many companies have looked all over the world and have chosen Kenya as their destination. And if you are going to diversify your supply chain, you should go to someplace with 93% renewable energy. So your manufacturing facility can be green and get you on your Scope 2 to Scope 3 emissions goals. So been a remarkable experience. It's been my privilege to work with Aden Mohammed, the president, who you will get to know, who is an extraordinary leader at an extraordinary time for Kenya and for Africa. So thank you.